Yo, excuse them all upon my repertoire. Man, poetry in motion, you know it's full effect. We coming here on deck, never wasting no time upon these bubbling fools. You already know what's the goal all the time. For every show to get the wisdom and the knowledge. Better than college. Exposing out all the darkness that is moving on today. Oh snap, will display. AK and we spray. AK we delay any evilness that's coming out. All about, all the time, that's all the time. Moving on different scenes, all the time, that's all the time. 10 toes, solid for the truth and for the righteousness. So, open up that mind flow. It's poetry in motion, full effect. Coming here right now.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all four corners of the earth, let me at ears once again. It is your boy, Young Levi, raising high for the Most High 24/7 with a Mac 11 superior mind flow from head to toe, giving you knowledge, wisdom, and of course, information from the biblical instructions before leaving earth. And I want to say good morning, how you guys doing? I hope all is well, I hope all is right. I want to be able to throw out a quick little message of a video today for all my brothers and sisters that's out here and what forth and whatnot, to warn and prepare for what is coming in the next couple of years and the things that a lot of us don't really get to see as much. The reason why I say this is because of the fact that we know that in the place of this society, in this world, they know that keeping secrets, keeping hidden information is always beneficial for them. They also know that ignorance is bliss. So the more that they could dumb you down, the better they could be able to do what they want to do and run tests upon us as the individuals. They use all these type of technologies and tactics and strategies to dumb our nation down. And I'm not only talking about my so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American people, but I'm talking about globally, worldwide. It's a bigger picture nowadays, ladies and gentlemen. It's really survival of the fittest when it comes to your financial gains. It's not about color anymore. It's not about, black and white. It's about who got the money and who doesn't nowadays. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I really want to discuss the definition of predictive programming. Reason why I want us to talk like that, reason why I'm talking like that, and the reason why I want us to get into that aspect is because first, I really didn't pronounce the word correctly probably. So, predictive programming, yes, there we go. And second, the reason why I want to get into predictive programming is because of the fact that in today's society and world that we live in, once again, there's technology that's out there that really tells us what's happening before it's ever happening. For example, it's like when you get an inside information of the stock market and you know for a fact that, somebody's telling you that this is going to go down. Most of us, at times, we won't take the initiative of believing what they're saying because it's all poppycock, right? But yet again, a couple of days later, a couple of weeks, months, years later down the line, you start seeing that same prediction that person was telling you 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, who cares, years, eons, centuries, that's been telling you upon this stuff blatantly in our faces. And I really feel like it's needed for people to really be aware and really watch what you're watching, seeing what you're seeing, and just don't see television or see anything that you watch as just a source of entertainment. Use it as a mind frame to think outside the box, to create different hunches in your mind. Long story short, to become more of a creative thinker, an effective, in-depth thinker. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the world is trying to take us hold of who we are as a whole. It's taking us as a whole in so many aspects, and we don't even see it because of the fact that corporations spend millions, billions of dollars to sit there and strategize for their own 10 commandments that they have located in Georgia, if I'm correct. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to quickly inform to all my brothers and sisters real quick what I was talking about these 10 commandments. These 10 commandments basically in the world society today, the world society, not the Bible society, not the culture society, but what the world, what the powers may be, the Illuminati, your governments, your politicians, your higher ups, all these guys are following this agenda, are truly trying to accomplish this agenda. Real talk. And this agenda is called the Georgia Guidestones. The Georgia Guidestones. This is very important, ladies and gentlemen. There's a reason why I'm talking about this right now, because a lot of us are really lost in the sauce because of the fact that in the world's today's society, they want us to be dumbed down. They want us to have lack of knowledge. They do not want us to rise up and to understand the real dangers that the government, that the powers may be, that your bloodlines of Illuminati clangs and whatnot, your secret societies, your Rothschilds, your Collins family, your Ling family dynasty, all these other world powers, rich, wealthy families and occults are about and pushing forward into this aspect. Now, the description of these Georgia Guidestones that trying to make in play and in motion into this world as we speak of consists of these things: to maintain humanity under 500,000, and perplex imbalance with nature. Ladies and gentlemen, there are about... Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, my fault for what I was saying beforehand. What I meant to say on the other aspect was 500 million. They try to keep it under that aspect, into that region. What we've seen on this information. But on this aspect that I'm trying to show you right now, display in front of you, this is how much during 2019 of how many people in the population of this world of humans are living in this atmosphere, in this place, in this place we call Earth. And as we can see right now, they're saying upon the world's forecast of the world's population, they're saying that it might be increasing as, the years are going by. But I don't really believe that. We already have the coronavirus in full effect. Some of them saying it's fake, it's fake. Some of it saying it's real. Either or, it's causing many deaths and what forth and whatnot. And knowing for Google, we have to realize that they might predict this information of saying this aspect, but ladies and gentlemen, well and believe and well behold, these guys out here are really, really determined in bringing down this much of what you see today of people and reducing it into this number. Sorry. Yep, back to it. And they trying to reduce it into this number, under 500 million. If I'm reading my numbers right. My fault, ladies and gentlemen. I've been working on a lot of stuff, so bear with me if I make little small errors and little small mistakes. Okay? Another thing that they trying to aspect in today's society, it's crazy to me, man. So they saying to me they trying to bring it to down here. And from the other chart that we was just seeing not too long ago, they tried to predict that, through the years going by, that it's going to elevate and overpopulate. I just have to question myself, through all the deaths and the destruction that's going on right now, I don't think those numbers is going to ever evolve and increase. And plus, stay in tune, ladies and gentlemen, because there's more other aspects that I do want to get in basis and touch points on of why they trying to improve this number crazy. Especially upon our community, with our community. Let me just go ahead and just tell y'all right now. Like these guys right now, your scientists, your pharmaceutical people, the ones that's developing, things to try to cure people and whatnot, or try to evolve people into a better aspect. Those are the ones that are a danger to our people nowadays, because those are the ones that are the ones that's killing us. Those are the ones are really taking the initiative of killing your offsprings as well. They are making things, they are creating things, they are putting foods, they're creating GMOs, they're creating all these other tactics and strategies and what forth to really depopulate the foundation of Black culture, of Black people. There's a video not too long, or when you do get a chance and still watching, I will post this right after, of Up TV, and he was just talking about the distinction. He showed a video clip talking about the distinction. Big shout outs to you, Devin Worlds, for throwing out the truth and what's forth and whatnot, and try to carry out the work of the Lord. But getting back to the aspect, they were basically talking in that video that he showed out that that these scientists are creating a serum to not let the female reproduce at all. If anything, the thing that they supposed to produce from and to start up from are actually the attacker of the offspring. So, like I said, if you still want to get in depth and insight upon that, it's gonna be a video upon that that will talk about the agenda for Black people up and on Up TV on Up TV. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, your boy is tired. But getting back to the aspect of this, the second part that they're talking about is in the Georgia Guidestones is to guide reproduction wisely and improving fitness and diversity. When they mean upon those aspects, they're talking about improving fitness and whatnot. They're talking about yoga, different types of meditation, certain things that will connect you into, being one with the beast rather than being connected with the Most High. Uniting humanity with a living new language. Language could mean anything nowadays. Even science can mean language nowadays. I don't know the new language, ladies and gentlemen, But when I do, I will keep insight for my people could be aware into the crazy things in society. Next thing that they want to do is rule passion, faith, for tradition, and all things with a temporary reason. Oh, I ain't gonna lie to you. On that aspect, I think they're trying to really form a one world government, a one world religion that everybody can be able to, be and cope with all, which we know that there's certain different things and certain different aspects for certain different nations and beings they just don't abide by. So I wonder how this is going to start acting when, when Scientology is fused with I don't know, Muslims or things in that nature. Like crazy shit like that. It's just gonna it's just kind of mind blowing. Two out of the complete norms inverge into one, so to speak. And the list goes further on and on and on. And as you can see, there's a lot to, read about and what forth and whatnot. But in the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right back into let's get really right back into going of what we're discussing about earlier. So yes, y'all, back to predictive programming. Once again, predictive programming. So, oops, my fault, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, dropping stuff. But long story short, ladies and gentlemen, let me give you a quick synopsis of what I'm talking about predictive programming. All right? Continuing on, ladies and gentlemen, predictive programming is a theory that the government or other higher ups are using fictional movies and or books as a mass mind control tool to make the population more accepting of the planned future events. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. That the government and higher ups can use movies or books to throw out and control the mind of the masses and the population of accepting the future planned events. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know about this particular cartoon. I believe it's from Comedy Central, and it's talking. And the title of this is called "The Legends of Chamberlain Heights." And not too long ago, when you was looking at the background of the programming and whatnot, I kind of got it, as you can see, of course, from of TV, from cutting it down. But yet again, I got this aspect. Not only I got this aspect from this particular clip and scene of Legends of Chamberlain Heights. Before I even get into going to the video to define more of what we're talking about, just want to say once again, Devin Worlds, big shout out to you and what forth and whatnot to, continuously try to put on the truth and open up and clearing the minds of, of our brothers and sisters that's out here that really doesn't know what's going on behind closed doors. And most importantly, all praises go to the Most High every single day, all day, for him to give us the chance to still, repent and go to him and to open up new doors for us. You feel me? Because I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but I know for a fact that every single time I draw closer to the Most High and what forth and whatnot, he opens so many doors to me and things of that nature. And when you have information that's, that can change
people's perspective and whatnot. And you know for a fact that it's needed to be talked about because it can detriment other people. Then my brothers and sisters, take the initiative and time and style and critique your things and throw them out there because it's definitely needed. It's definitely needed. With no support, keep pushing truth. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I'm going to show you this little clip real quick, and then I'm just going to show you a little bit, some pictures to further be in depth of predictive programming and how severe and how we need to pay attention when it comes to watching TV and watching the stuff that the media is throwing at us. We got to think outside the box and we got to think in depth. And like Meek Mills said before, it's levels to this.
Bryant would pass away. If you ask me, this was another form of predictive programming hidden in plain sight.
Oh, shit! It's Kobe Bryant!
Help me.
Just pass me the trophies and we'll pull you out!
Pass.
As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, others will see that as a joke, ha ha he, and whatnot. But was that a coinky dink? Hold up. Oh, really? Is that real? Look at the bottom, ladies and gentlemen. The census prediction of 2020 presidential debate. Old man yells at old man. Funny. Trump, Joe Biden, old people, old guys. That's where we at. Boom. Oh, snap. Hold on. Coronavirus. Another Simpsons aspect that they threw out there and whatnot. There's also a video on YouTube about Corona predictive programming from The Simpsons. Let's go in there, shall we? Let's go and watch.
All right, guys, if you've been injured in a car accident, you have to check this out. So I just got this check from my attorney for $250,000.
I'd like to call to order this secret conclave of America's media empires. We're here to come up with the next phony baloney crisis to put Americans back where they belong, in dark rooms, glued to their televisions, too terrified to skip the commercials.
Well, I think...
Sorry, guys, I just had to pause this real quick. The scripture came in mind real quick when this scenes popped up just not too long ago. It says, "The world has been handed over to the wicked. He that covers his eyes of his judges, he is not that heathen who is." Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't like that definition. It didn't really bring to the point that I wanted it to be, so bear with me real quick. Never mind, ladies and gentlemen. This vibe was the same, even if you had the King James Version or the New Translation. But I just wanted to take the initiative, seeing if it was going to be more, more simple for others can be able to grasp, but nah. But long story short, ladies and gentlemen, when Job chapter 9, verse 24 is talking about and explaining And this world and today's society that we're living in right now is the hands of the wicked ones. So like I said to you before, the ones like that's higher up, that has the powers they may be, and what forth and whatnot. And from the cartoon Simpsons, they also show all these high networks as well in TV casts. Propaganda is a big thing. Affects the media, affects the entertainment industry, affects us as people of how we are, how we think, and how we move. Because we spend so much time in watching TV, letting the TV be our brain and our mind rather than us ourselves. And that's just speaking truth. But enough about me talking and stuff in that nature. Let's get back into the lesson at hand. The future signs that they're telling you and predicting of what they, plan and want to do.
We're here to listen and not speak. I think we should go with a good old-fashioned public health scare.
A new disease. No one's immune. It's like the summer of the shark, except instead of a shark, it's an epidemic. And instead of summer, it's all the time.
That is so good.
Now, I hate to be the guy who derails what everybody else loves.
He loves being that guy.
But, Janice, we do have standards. This can't be a made-up disease. The only moral thing to do is release a deadly virus into the general public.
We do have something we've been holding on to, but it hasn't been tested. Get over here, NBC.
Well, we certainly believe in testing, but Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got our deadly disease. Now we just have to blame it on something that's in every household, something that people are a little bit afraid of already. House cat flu is coming, people. The Center for Disease Disinformation predicts with some degree of probability that the house cat flu might spread in the following hypothetical outbreak pattern. So better beware, that warm body on your lap just might...
It's funny. It's funny how all these cats and dogs and everybody's coughing up. Yeah, like it's crazy how sentimental that they try to make the coronavirus and show it out to us in our faces and whatnot. In the Bible, it says in the book of Ecclesiastes 3 verse 3 that nothing is never new under the sun. So you feel me? It's a little tweak here, a little tweak there, but everything's still the same. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, pay close attention when you watch these televisions because they can tell lies to your visions in so many different ways and aspects and platforms, Use technology into your advantage. Don't let technology control you. And what I mean by that, ladies and gentlemen, is taking the initiative of building yourself daily, mentally, physically, spiritually. Be hungry for it. Be thirsty for it. Just like all these champions that you've seen beforehand. Stay strong. Keep your spirit up. Keep your keep your belief up. Especially when it comes to the Most High, my color folks that's scattered from the four corners of the earth. And keep pushing forward. There's always room for improvement every single day. And even when times are getting tough, you stay strong and you still keep on pushing on forward. And when you feel like you're scared, you stand up and bold up and be courageous and be brave. And when times when you know that you don't have it sometimes, it's nothing but praying to God and staying strong and what you're sticking for. Because at the end of the day, he's just a call away, ladies and gentlemen. So without that being said, hopefully this can be able to hit the viewers. Hopefully it can open up the people's mind to understand what predictive programming is. And hopefully this information is very, could be vital. Hopefully this information was vital to everybody that's hearing it and what forth and what not. And if you guys like it and what forth, please send a thumbs up. If you think the information is beneficial, please send it out to the people. You know what I'm about. And for the ones that don't, this is your boy Young Levi, raising high for the Most High, 24/7 with immaculate superior my flow, from head to toe, giving you knowledge, wisdom, and of course information from the biblical instructions before leaving Earth. Signing out of here, and just want to let y'all know that I got love for all my brothers and my sisters that's out there, and for all my truth seekers that's out there too. Keep on pushing, keep on rising. Don't let nothing stop you. Even though we're living in perilous times, we're living in those last days, like it says in the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 4, verse 1 through chapter 3, verse 1 through 4. We're gonna be living in heaviest times, hellish times. So stick close to the Most High, put your belief into the Most High, and stay strong, ladies and gentlemen, because we out here. It's a spiritual warfare. Don't let your faith be rocked by Lucifer. Other than that, stay blessed. Peace. Or what I'll say, Shalom. Work. Put in that work. Know what you're worth. Yo, put in that work. Ready know how I do this. It's Young Levi, raising high, flooding the Most High. That's all the time. With the 12 tribes, you know how we ride. On through, pushing with power. Yeah, through, moving on through. Gotta get kicky with pushing and fucking up. Damn, sorry if I mess up a poem.